It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match. I can't wait to watch it.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hup.
Throwing to start this game. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
2nd and 10 now. He'll get this complete to Pitts. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Down. Go.
Back involved here. And they had that one contained right at the line. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
7 Pirates, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Now on 2nd and 10. Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 22. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun here. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they face 2nd down.
Come on, set. 18, Pioneer. Check go.
Pass play now. Catch is made, it's Jalen Hyatt. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Let's go now. Alert! Alert! Get up!
One back on the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Warrior 70. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 14. Brought in by Mooney. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go, shot. 19 Lion.
3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly Not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. It's really slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Bravo 80. Panther 60.
Carries here. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking down to 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Trying to pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their front is giving them a chance to start things up on 3rd and short.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Here we go.
Williams on the play action. Caught by his fullback behind the line. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
Ready, set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Ready.
Working from the gun, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Check go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Brings it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
And the Bears showing dive for this 3rd down play.
Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
Here we go, set.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Ready.
Trying the right side. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Come 19. Come.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Okay, ready.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Set.
Give now to the quarterback. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Riley Moss with that tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Set.
Williams from the gun. On the move, headed right. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready, ready.
Back to the well again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
70 Lions. Ready.
Now Williams. Come near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Now.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hut, hut.
Trying to power it across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
They'll come out throwing. close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. 3 quarters in the books from this. They've got first down from the 31.
Chap alert! Chap alert! Chap, check, chap, check! Head up!
The give to the fullback. He's out there in midfield and still going. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Okay, go ahead and pinch me. I think we just saw it. Not only a fullback getting a touch, but getting a double-digit gain. I think the big guy's earned himself another carry or 2 with that run.
Ready! Chap 60! Chap 60! Ready!
To throw here on first down. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Ready! Break! 18,
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Come on, set! Warrior 70! Hut!
Back to throw. Throw reeled in by the Joker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Let's go now! 19 Lion! Ready, ready?
He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints needing 4 points. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Reload! Reload! Go!
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Can't beat that fullback, baby. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
They may be a dying breed in the NFL, but this is why fullbacks will continue to be used by some teams each and every year. Those bigger bodies, they're almost always good for a positive gain before someone can drag them down.
Hurt! Hurt! Go street! Ready!
Hand off on second and short. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Here he is to throw. Got him in. It's a jump. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
First and goal. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, well, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
It's second and goal.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Set! Ready! Get up!
And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration celebration, they know that's an offsides call. Extra point upcoming, this to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Bravo 80. Let's go.
To throw. This is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready?
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. Riley Moss with the pick. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scotts. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Maverick. Go. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here's Locke. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Locke. And his throw here's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. That is caught. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Luck now to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Shut up. 18, Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Now Locke. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Set. 19 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check go.
Here's Locke. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Dragon 60.
A shotgun snap for Locke. Throw out wide is incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Cup 19.
To the air again. Luck. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
On the give, this is their fullback. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That guy's going to want the football a whole lot more. I'd hate to be the offensive coordinator now because all he's going to say is, how come I'm not touching him more? Did you see me out there moving around, wiggling, and making it happen? Give me the ball, coach.
Let's go. Ready?
On first down. It's done. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Ready? Go.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Viking 18.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
Cougar 19. Here we go. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. Hut.
Here's Manziel. Flushed out right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Flush to his right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Bronco 80. 7 Pirates.
Now Manziel. Now a deep one for Johnston. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Manziel. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
19 Tiger, 79 Bronco.
They're going to look to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Warrior 70. 19 Lion.
They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Viking 18. Go.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Cougar 19. 60 Mavericks.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Got a man. That's Ward. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Ready. Set, go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Get up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
Down. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
After the interception, it's locked. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kyle Pitts. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts take the interception on defense and convert it into
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate, but these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready?
Throwing to start this game. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Come on, set. Warrior 70. 19 Lion. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Okay, why do I think right now his fullback hits to the sideline after that call? The lobbying begins. Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Set. What's that?
He's throwing for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To the air, following the pick six. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Tag! Viking 18! Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Head up!
On first down, they'll run. Into the second level past the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Set! Ready?
They'll give running right. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a 2-point game. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts could have gone for 2 in the tie, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returning it from the 4. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Set! What's that?
And the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Set!
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. We've got a close one here. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. They go again with Stevenson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Good sec. What's that?
First down, here's Baker. That throw finds Kittle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard
Big time
line.
drive. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
What's that?
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
What's that?
Mayfield to throw again. Flush down out to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. Broncos offense getting ready for another two-point try.
Set.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And he gets in for two. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
19. Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready, ready?
And we got to give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready, ready? Go.
From the 32. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
65, yeah, 6, go! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
They'll throw it again. Finding Judy. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and just 2 to go.
19, Pioneer. Come on, set. Warrior 70.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Colts will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go now.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Shut up.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And that's an uneventful carry that stops at the 11. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring a third and very long. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fox now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Good. What's up?
Looking to throw here. Shake on that previous offensive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
It's complete to Stevenson. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
Up. What's up?
They'll try it now with Stevenson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They're set up at the 35 now.
What's up?
Going to the ground and on 1st. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very clean play.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Riley Moss with that tackle. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Kings! Alert! What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to to back him up and bring up fourth down.
That right there, that is a small step toward a big objective, and that's overcoming, Kate, a 2-score deficit in the second half. Fortunately, well, this game isn't close to being out of hand yet. We got to learn that lesson in the NFL. Anything can happen. There's still plenty of time to get that lead back, especially if they keep making impact plays like that one on third down.
Brian Anger getting the call on the fourth down punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Colts will take over. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
19 tight. 19. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That's brought in by Mooney. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Now looking to throw. Judy there to grab it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. Connection made to Judy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Left wing 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Check go.
Throwing from the gun. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drives carry by Stevenson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Motioning him from the slot right. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. It'll go right over their head.
Made by Bucky Irving. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
To Stevenson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Hey, alert 33. Set. What's up?
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
What's up?
The win in hands. They don't take the knee. Let this clock.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. throwing to start the drive. Bledsoe flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go!
Operating from the gun. Bledsoe. And that'll be complete to Stevenson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Here we go.
2nd and 6. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. Flush to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Stevenson. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go, sack.
Now they send a man in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Stevenson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Panther 11, sack.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. David Njoku. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
18 Cardinal. Set. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check out.
To throw is Locke. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevenson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Let's go.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. They work now on 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Bledsoe. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
On the set. 18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go. Warrior 70. Go.
Now Locke. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Ready up. 19 Lion. Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Back to throw. Locke. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's Locke. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60. Let's go now. Check go.
Again, Locke. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Shut up. Mustang 19. Shut up.
Luck now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives, and it looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run once more with Stevenson. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. 3rd and 4. Off the play fake. Bledsoe. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A desperation heave for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. David Njoku with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now it's Locke. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Bledsoe. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back to throw now on first down. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play.
Go!
Back to throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. And this time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Here's Luck. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over.
This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
All All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set it. 70 Rangers, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing on their first play. Forced out to his right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Come 19, come 19. Hut, hut.
Back to throw now. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he got this close to midfield before going out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Cowboy 80. Set. Set go.
Get the fullback involved here. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Cowboys get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of who's going to respond next?
And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, he created a negative play.
His first throw is an interception. And the Saints have it at the 47 following the interception. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Go! 79 Bronco. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 14. And it's picked off, but, oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. 19, Pioneer. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. Go.
From midfield now. Rolling left, buying some time. Gets out of trouble. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready? 19 Lion. Ready?
Williams to throw on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion.
ready?
They came in before he could find a
19
target
tight,
and
19
hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Set.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Hut, hut.
Williams throwing again here on second down. He's got Smith. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Lion.
So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football.
Let's go
They've
now.
got a first to begin the frame.
Check go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Secured by George Pickett.
On the ball, on the ball.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
80. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. And up.
First down throw by Williams. He's on the move. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
70,
Offense up to the line fast.
Ready.
And he gets the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Set up. Hut.
Here we go, second and 9. Escapes out to the left. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Ready, ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he works his way for a gain of 4. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Cowboys trying to make some noise before halftime. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Cub 19. Cub 9. Go.
Williams from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
18, Rattler. 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Gay's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Ready, break.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Panther 11, Panther 11. Hut, hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. 5-yard rolling right. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Set. Buffalo 18. Set, go.
From the 32. Judy there to grab it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already,
60
better
Bobcat,
believe it is
60
now.
Bobcat. Set.
To throw it on 1st down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Ready.
1st down, Williams. This ball's cut by Pickens. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Let's go. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He's trying to push the field. He's got it. Looks like the feeder inbounds too. Oh, I don't believe it. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
Ready up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run here on 1st down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Come on. Come on. Set. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
From the 42. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
19 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Throws complete to Lamb. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Check go.
Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Ready.
Stick it in the air. It's Williams. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Set. Hut.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Gay's kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Mustang 19. Set ready. Come 19. Come 19. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Back to throw. That's brought in by Mooney. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. So we're through 3 here. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Pitts brings it in. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 6 down. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut.
Throwing it again here. Oh no, they get him yet again. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. The 30. The 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the marksman just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
15, 15.
It's Allen. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a second and 9.
Yellow.
Another run. And again, it's Allen. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. It is Hopkins.
Here we go.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team.
Hey, 57,
Fourth down.
15. Attack!
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Ready? Set, go.
Run for the first time, but they're free. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
18, Pioneer. Come on. Set. Get up.
Back to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
Ready?
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal.
Roll. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's first and 10.
Yellow. Outside.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a second and 6.
Yellow, yellow. Outside.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Manziel. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Shut up. Ready, ready.
Now Manziel. He'll complete this one to Watson. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Cowboy 80. Here we go, set.
Manziel. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there. And a first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
So he stopped for no gain, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Christian Watson from 6 yards away. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Go! Warriors 70. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. J.J. Watt that time able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Hold the ready. 19 Lions. Here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight. Take go.
Luck now to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Colts will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Mustang 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now a first carry for their fullback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And that's a nice gain by him on first down, picking up some key yardage.
This 2nd and 4.
Code 19. Cadet. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Here's Luck. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Now Luck. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Bronco 80. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Back to throw. Love. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 31 yards there and a first down.
Our eyes and attention are on the fullback. Big time carry, big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't. Because he's big, strong, and powerful, a lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. He'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Ready, set.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Luck. This will be caught. Judy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Elam's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Now Luck. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Mean Joe Green, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long.
70 Lion. 19 Lion. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Here's Luck. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Set up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now it's locked. Under pressure, and down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here we go. Set. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Hut, hut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
18, Rattler, 18, set, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60, get up.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Panther 11, Panther, Buffalo 18.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Second and 8 coming from the 19.
Hey, check that. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll try the left side. Done. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Shot alert.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's done. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Here we go.
A give to the fullback on the dive. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Credit Zadarius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Now Luck on 3rd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Let's go now. Set go.
And a turn power game to try to get in. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. He's back to throw. Completes to Njoku. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. But still need 1 completion for field goal range.
And just think about what they're going over in the huddle right now. Make the catch, get out of bounds. That's going to be tough to do. So make the catch, get up to the line of scrimmage, and clock it to have 1 last shot.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
So luck down to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win, and in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.